Hello and welcome back to the penultimate video for Otogi Myth of Demons. We only have 2 more stages left, and this one is actually kind of interesting because it takes a bit of a page out of the Mega Man book, where we do have to do not quite a boss rush, but we are fighting 4 of the previous bosses that we had encountered in the previous stages. So, what we are going to do first, I'm going to show you the equipment that I got on. I have the Holy Staff. It is probably the best weapon we have at this point in time. I have Dragon level 3 spell equipped because there is a specific boss that we are fighting in here that I want that for. And then for accessories, I've got the Providence Mirror because this actually does, after some experimenting, it does help quite a bit with defense once you get low on life. So, like I said, we've got 4 bosses to fight in this stage. And those 4 don't include the Centipede Demon or the Hydra. They're basically Black Wings. We've got the Spirit that we found on Lover's Rock. We got the Wind Slashers, which is why I have the Dragon spell. And I forget the last one, but we don't have Crimson King, we don't have Centipede, we don't have Hydra, none of the big guys. These are more of, I don't want to say the throwaway bosses, because they're not, but some of the smaller bosses. Now, before we get into this, I actually can afford to purchase both of these weapons. So I'm going to. So we are done in the shop. There's nothing else that we can buy from the princess. The only other thing we could do right now is repair our Soul Shrine weapon. But other than that, and the 2 that we just picked up as well. But other than that, there is only one more weapon, and in return, one more item in this game to acquire. And we will acquire that, I hope, at the end of this video. Well, I'll show it to you no matter what, even if we need to revisit this stage. So, speaking of which, let's get in here and see what the stage is about.
The ruins of the Imperial Hall float in an ethereal space, summoned by Michizane.
Okay, and this is a completely unique stage. It is not a reskin of anything. So, what we have for creatures, we have the stone glyphs, which we have encountered before. We have the tainted Wind Slasher, so I think this is actually different. I'm gonna read it because I thought we just had the Wind Slashers before. Actually, hold on. Let's go back. I want to see if this is different or not. I don't know why. Mostly for myself. Yes, it is different. Okay, so we're gonna read that.
The ruins of...
Okay, tainted Wind Slasher. One of Michizane's 4 guards that protects the sacred site of the Gold Key. Filled with otherworldly power, it surpasses other Wind Slashers. House of Byakko. And we have a tainted Soul Caller. One of Michizane's 4 guards that protects the sacred site of the Water Key. Filled with an otherworldly power, she's stronger than Soul Caller. House of Genbu. Tainted Raven King. One of Michizane's 4 guards that protects the sacred site of the Wood Key. Filled with an otherworldly power, he is much stronger than the Raven King. House of Soryu. Mega Blackwing. One of Michizane's 4 guards that protects the sacred site of the Fire Key. Filled with an otherworldly power, it surpasses other Blackwings. House of Suzaku. And that is everything. So we have these stone glyphs just in case we need any magic back, because this can be a rather long stage. These will spawn indefinitely in one area of the map, but otherwise they will be in boss fights as well. Now, each of the bosses that we face will drop a life orb, so if you need them, that's how you get them. Otherwise, we're kind of on our own.
The ruins of the Imperial Hall float in an ethereal
So let's
space,
get into it.
summoned by...
The Imperial Court controlled the world for 1,000 years. And every night has been as dark as 1,000 nightmares. The court feared not even death. I regret my part in it all. Without death, the people lost their dreams and passions. They were shackled with the burden of unending time. When water no longer flows, it turns dank and polluted. The court and palace turned to ash, as fleeting as a dream. Raiko, was it? Can you defeat my 4 guardians? I am interested to see what you are capable of.
Okay, so to start off, in order to get all the spirits and an A ranking, we need to start destroying these little banisters. There's not much else to destroy in here. There are some things, some larger things, but the banisters are the main destructible in this environment. So just go for these as soon as you get in here and make your way to the bosses here. There we go. Okay. So, the first one I like to go to is the Wind Slashers in here. So, in order to get through this glass, you either need to get knocked into it by these orbs, or you need to knock them into the glass. It's a bit easier to get knocked into it, as you can see, but it does obviously cost you some health. Okay, so we got through most. However, we do have one more to get through. There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. We had 2 more to get through. All right, and we are here, and we've got Wind Slashers that we need to deal with while we are taking care of all of these Mercy Orb symbols. And there's our life orbs. We do have one more Wind Slasher. There he is. Who's in the corner. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so once we defeat all 4 of these, we will need to go into the middle area there that we just saw. And once you defeat a boss, all the Mercy Orb symbols that were attacking us, or the stone symbols, I think they're called in the game, they disappear from that area. But there's nothing else in here to destroy, so we're just gonna head right on back into... whoop! This is not a place we should be. My mistake. But we're gonna head right back into the main central area. There are some things in here to destroy. Just these pillars. I'm gonna grab those real quick. And like I said, these stone glyphs or mercy orb symbols, whatever they're called, they will keep showing up in here, so that we can't get life back from them, but we can get magic back from them if we need it. Okay, and that's where we started. That doesn't help us at all. There we go. Okay. The rest of these I have no particular order. This one is one of the black wings. There we go. Ugh. Okay. Nope. Nope. So in here we do need to be careful, because if we land in the lava without magic, we will automatically die, just like any other lava. So that's something you do need to be careful about for this room. Which also does kind of make it a good room to visit on, or for the second boss. I don't know where his, spirit orb went off to, or his life orb rather went off to. Try to keep an eye on it. But for right now, I'm just gonna have to deal without getting my life back there. Oh, there it is. I think I saw it on the other side. I do want to grab that because we are going to probably run out of magic before the end of this. So you want that just as a sort of a barrier, a little extra insurance. Okay, we can't destroy this thing in the middle, so that is it for that boss. Let's see where we're at. So we've got half the spirits. Objects destroyed is a D. I do want to kill some of these guys for magic. Not doing too well at it at the moment, unfortunately. Okay. They're pretty beefy, these guys. All right. Well, we are out by where our next boss fight's going to be, so might as well just keep on keeping on here. I think we've got a spirit orb following us. It's fine. Not too concerned about it. There we go. All right, now this area, we do have the we've got the torches, but we also have these rows of little statues that we need to take care of here. And those are more important at the moment to get through, because they are so high up that we need We also don't need to do that right now. We need to be dashing or high jumping for a lot of this. So it's easier to do this first, this top level first. So you can actually stand up here on the bottom area. Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. Okay. Shoot. Drop down by accident. Okay, so we've got a little bit on that side. There we go. Okay. And then just grab this other side here real quick, and then we can head on out. Alright. Well, not head out, but we'll go ahead and finish up the destruction in this area. Go. Look at the fences on both sides. And I believe the torches actually... Yes, okay. And the torches. I thought they were. Okay, we are almost out of life yet again. So we are going to be farming some of these stone glyphs in the main room before we move on, because we do want magic. Magic is good in this game. Magic is life in this game, actually. Be more specific. Okay, and one more section. There we go. Okay. We are good there. Let's head on back to the main room and get rid of some of these symbols before we lose too much life. Okay. Okay, and there is also I completely forgot about this, these areas directly under the second level. Go. Okay, we got a bit of light, or magic back, sorry. I still want more, to be completely honest with you. Oof. Guys are a little tricky, honestly, to kill a lot because they have so much life. They are, I mean, I am about as strong as I can be without having the best sword in the game, which we are about to get. And they're still taking a beating. Okay, so one more banister here. And then we are off before they hit me again to find the next boss. We just need to find where we haven't been before. Let's see, have we been down here? We have, so it must be one of these areas up here. I think we just went down there. We started there. Oh no, there are two separate ones heading down. So let's go down here. Okay, that is the one we've already been to. It's the one on the left-hand side there. All right, and this is the last enemy that we need to deal with. Oh, that is not the enemy I wanted to lock onto. There we go. And she's probably the easiest one out of all of the enemies to defeat. We do have some crystals in here to destroy. But otherwise, that will be the last area, so long as we can get to these crystals in time. So you just need to be a little careful. We do already actually have our A rating and our 100% spirits. So we're done already, really. But since I'm in here, might as well hit those last few. Okay, that is it. We're gonna go in here, step in the middle, and end this stage.
Make your way to me. I shall be waiting. It appears you are worthy.
We are off to see Mitch's eye. And for our reward for getting 100% of spirits released in every stage up to stage 28, we acquire the Moonlight Sword. Let us take a look at that. And here we go. Moonlight Sword, a holy blade made of moonlight. Holy sword whose blue blade is formed of moonlight itself. It slashes the enemy and, if swung with force, can shoot forth blades of light. And just look at those stats. There's really, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, the Chimera Staff has more defense. But other than that, and the Helmet Splinter has more defense. We don't have Raiko's Soul Shrine all the way repaired, but we can do that right now as well. Let's go ahead and repair that. We don't need to repair this. Let's see. Yeah. The only two weapons that beat this sword in anything, it's only in defense, and it's only by a little bit, really. And it's the Helmet Splitter and the Chimera Staff. So we are going to take a look at this weapon in the next and last video. So what it was referring to when it's saying that if you use enough force that you can shoot forth blades of light is if you are standing on the ground and hit strong attack, you will in fact shoot out a long-range blade. It's very similar to Link's Master Sword when you're at full health, right? In fact, it's basically what that is. Also, for fans of From Software, you will know that Moonlight swords, weapons, blades are kind of a running thing in just about every game for, you know, the last 20 years or so, or more, that they have been creating. So it's a little, you know, nod to previous games. It's also just the best weapon in the game. Okay, so that is going to do it for this video. Next video, we will be completing the game, And then we will be moving on to Otogi 2, Immortal Warriors. So, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope to see you in the next one as well. As always, any love you decide to show to the channel or to the video itself is greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a great night, a great day. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you in the next video. So long.